The sky over the Gulf Coast turned a bruised, sickly purple and gray. For days we watched the hurricane churn in the Gulf. Now, it was here. Rain lashed windows, turning streets into streams. Sirens wailed, palm trees bent and snapped in the wind's roar. The ocean invaded the land, swallowing familiar places. For those who stayed, a long, terrifying night began, praying for the storm to pass. The true danger of a hurricane is water, coming from all directions, creating catastrophic flooding. First, storm surge pushes ocean water ashore, flooding areas that are usually safe. Then, torrential rain overwhelms drainage, turning streets into rivers. Rivers swell for days, flooding far beyond the coast. Together, these forces create compound floods that paralyze entire regions. Compound flooding is becoming the new reality. As storms grow more intense, the threat rises. The next hurricane could bring the worst flood yet. Are we ready? We've seen the triple threat in action. In 2017, Hurricane Harvey stalled over Texas, unleashing over 50 inches of rain on Houston. Bayous and reservoirs overflowed, flooding neighborhoods that had never seen water before. Meanwhile, storm surge pushed salt water inland, blocking rivers from draining. The result? A massive stagnant lake over the city, highways turned to canals, and residents stranded on rooftops. Harvey proved a slow-moving storm can be catastrophic, even without extreme winds. In 2021, Hurricane Ida slammed into Louisiana with a ferocious surge, overtopping levees and flooding communities. As Ida moved inland, it dumped immense rain, causing flash floods from the south to the northeast. New York and New Jersey saw subway stations turn into waterfalls and basement apartments into deadly traps. Ida showed that hurricane threats extend far beyond landfall, with interconnected dangers reaching hundreds of miles inland. These storms are a chain reaction of water-related disasters. The devastating floods from storms like Harvey and Ida are not just bad luck, they're a preview of our future. A warming planet is making hurricanes more dangerous. Warm ocean water fuels storms, and as oceans heat up, hurricanes can rapidly intensify. A warmer atmosphere holds more moisture, leading to heavier rainfall. What was once a 1-in-100-year downpour is now more common, increasing catastrophic inland flooding. Sea level rise, driven by melting ice and expanding water, raises the baseline for storm surge, pushing floodwaters farther inland. Even a few extra inches of sea level make a huge difference during a hurricane. Research shows hurricanes are also slowing down, lingering longer over coastal areas. Slow-moving storms unleash more rain and prolong the assault of wind and water. The combination of rapid intensification, heavier rain, higher seas, and slower movement creates the most extreme compound floods. This is the new reality for coastal communities. This isn't speculation. Climate scientists and agencies like NOAA and the IPCC are warning us now. Their data shows the risk of compound flooding from hurricanes is rising fast. NOAA's research links warmer climates to more intense hurricane rainfall, up to 15% more for every degree of warming. That extra rain, spread over thousands of square miles, can overwhelm flood control systems. The IPCC projects global sea levels will keep rising, even under optimistic scenarios. This permanently raises the launching pad for storm surge. Flood events that once happened once a century could become annual occurrences in some places. New flood maps now layer surge and rainfall risks, revealing the true compounded danger. These tools are essential for planners, emergency managers, and anyone living near the coast. The warnings are clear. The time to prepare is now. Compound flooding is a clear and present danger for millions along the Gulf and Atlantic coasts. Cities like Houston, New Orleans, Miami, and Charleston are on the front lines. Miami, built on porous limestone just above sea level, faces storm surge, heavy rain, and rising seas, often all at once. A slow-moving hurricane could trap the city in a pincer of ocean surge and torrential rain, with nowhere for water to go. Charleston, at the confluence of three rivers, floods more frequently as sea levels rise. A hurricane doesn't need a direct hit. Storm surge and rain can submerge the historic district and surrounding neighborhoods. Houston is flat, paved, and crisscrossed by bayous. A future storm, intensified by warmer waters, could bring even worse flooding than Harvey. Storm surge would block drainage, while heavier rain pours into watersheds. The result? A flood exceeding even 2017's devastation, threatening hundreds of thousands of homes and critical infrastructure. Each city faces unique vulnerabilities, but all share the risk of being overwhelmed by water from every direction. The threat is growing, and the stakes are higher than ever. Coastal America is in the crosshairs. Behind the data are human stories of fear, loss, and resilience. When warnings come, families face impossible choices: evacuate or risk everything. Highways jam, gas runs out, and some can't leave at all. They shelter in place, listening to the wind and praying the water doesn't rise. When the flood comes, it's a fight for survival. Families on rooftops, rescuers in boats, neighbors helping neighbors. The emotional toll is immense. Homes destroyed, cherished possessions lost, lives upended. Recovery is slow and painful. Mud, mold, ruined belongings, and endless battles with insurance and aid. For many, life is never the same. Anxiety returns with every new storm. Communities come together, but the scars run deep. The mental health impacts linger: stress, nightmares, and constant worry. Children fear the next storm. Adults wonder how to recover. The true cost isn't just in dollars, but in sleepless nights and lost peace of mind. These floods leave lasting marks on families and communities. Yet, in the aftermath, we see courage and compassion. People rebuild, support each other, and find hope amid the devastation. The human spirit endures, even as the waters rise. If we stay on our current path, the future will be even wetter and more dangerous. Compound floods, once rare, will become frequent and severe. Rising seas, warmer oceans, and heavier rainfall set the stage for disaster. By 2050, even moderate storms could cause catastrophic flooding. High tides will reach farther inland, saturating the ground and stressing drainage. Storm surges will ride on higher seas, pushing water into new areas. Hurricanes will carry more water, dropping record rainfall over days. The convergence of surge and rain will create floods on a scale we haven't seen. Critical infrastructure, power, water, hospitals will be at constant risk. Economic disruption will be immense. Millions could be displaced. Some coastal communities may become unviable. The destructive power of water, amplified by climate change, will reshape the map of coastal America. The future may look grim, but we are not helpless. We must adapt to this new reality with a multi-layered approach. Building better means reinforcing levees, raising homes, and adopting stronger codes. We need to design communities to coexist with water, not just fight it. Nature offers solutions. Restoring wetlands, mangroves, and barrier islands creates natural buffers. These ecosystems absorb surge and rain, protecting coastlines and improving habitats. Investing in green infrastructure is essential for safer, healthier coasts. Knowledge is our most powerful tool. Advanced warning systems and honest risk assessments save lives. We must restrict new development in the most vulnerable areas. The challenge is immense, but not insurmountable. Through smart engineering, natural solutions, and forward-thinking policy, we can build a safer, more sustainable future. The time to act is now. Together, we can face the rising waters and protect our coast for generations to come.